Wait, is it true? Galaxy Z Fold 5 is the best foldable phone right now? Well, in some reasons, yes, and Fold 5 offered everything you need in a foldable phone. Also, there is a problem, but I'll clear your problem in a second. The ones who don't own Galaxy Z Fold 5 only discard Fold 5 because of its cover display. They think it's narrow and difficult to navigate on, but I have a different opinion on the cover display of Fold 5. You can actually type on Fold 5 or even navigate on your cover display, but it is not for multitasking. You have to use the inner display. The inner display is the main display on the Fold 5. Most of the people like cover display of Pixel Fold and want the Fold 5 inner display, which is near to impossible. If Samsung changes the cover display, the inner display has to change. And after this, all the advantages of using the inner display of Fold 5 will be no more. And Fold 5 cover display is the best for one-hand use, where you can get a more grip to it, and when you able to use both hands, you can go for the inner display. And the inner display is really good. The bezels are even smaller than the Fold 4, and Samsung even gave us a brighter display at 1750 nits. Honestly, it works way better than the Pixel Fold inner display. So either cover display on Pixel 4, which you end up using 80% of the time, or inner display on Fold 5. So there is no point of getting a foldable phone if you only use cover display, and Samsung played a trick here to let people use the inner display instead of a cover display. Coming from Fold 4, you won't feel much difference, but there is one thing you guys will surely notice. The weight of a phone is reduced, and you can tell the difference if you hold both phones side by side. Just for reference, Fold 5 weight is similar to Galaxy S23 Ultra, but with a case. Apart from design, Samsung manages the cameras. We get the same numbers, but there are a couple of improvements. The most improved camera is the inner display selfie shooter. The images now looks more sharp due to a new AI optimization, although it is the same 4 megapixel. Also, Samsung added a feature of 8K video recording at 30 frames per second. In case if you want to record one for yourself, it is a decent camera setup on the Fold 5. You guys might agree, Galaxy Z Fold 5 battery is really improved. It is really good compared to the previous generation. While in the test for a screen on time, Fold 5 lasted about 9.5 hours, which is near to the numbers of Galaxy S22 Ultra from last year. Although Fold 5 has a smaller battery, 4400, but it can last a full day on a normal use. Make sure to use both inner and cover display, since if you only use inner display, the battery will drain quickly and it will not last the full day. But there are a couple of ways you can save up some battery on your Fold 5. You can do two things. First, turn down your refresh rate or use light mode, which will help you to keep 120Hz refresh rate but reduce the processor high frequencies to save up some battery. But remember, don't use this mode while gaming. The good battery life is only because of a new processor, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, best so far for Android phones, so there is no issue in performance. Also, Samsung manages the new One UI 5.1.1 really well. You can run almost every app on the inner display, which is a plus point for the Fold 5 and a downside for the Pixel Fold. Fold 5 feels solid and well built as we get the new hinge design. Samsung gave us an IPX8 rating for water resistance, but sadly no dust proofing despite having a gapless hinge. Samsung rated this hinge for 200,000 folds, which is fair enough, and it can run about 400,000 folds until it completely died, just like what happened with the Flip 5 folding test. Try not to drop the Fold 5 because the inner display is sensitive, but cover display comes with the Victus 2, which is the best so far. So a well-built foldable phone, so far no issues with the hinge. With that said, if you guys want to see the detailed video for the cameras of Fold 5 as the examples are amazing, then you should watch this video, and I hope you guys are subscribed. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.